really like that first poem. What's that called?
And they will break their will.
That should be in squat.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that in squat. Okay, this is a fallen mic. This is number 17, Jessa, Piaia.
This past week has just been a living hell. My husband almost had that nomination for Supreme Court Justice all sewn up until she stepped forward with that fancy story that Clarence said she concocted. I mean, if she had been white, they would have really stuck it to her. But as circumstance would have it, that soap opera drama evolved into a morality play between two blacks pitted against each other, battling it out over sex. For everybody, in every household across America to watch. Made me sick. I mean, there I was. It was my husband up there. Clarence was right. It was a high-tech, ugly black lynching of the first order. Oh, with that lineup of the old boys on the Senate floor, I call them the tickling trio. First, there was Orrin Hatch, who hatched this plan to correlate Miss Hill's story to Exorcist, the book. Then Arlen Specter, who also served on the Kennedy Commission, who produced that single bullet theory of the Kennedy assassination in the Warren Commission. Well, this same Mr. Specter this time grilled Miss Hill on various specific parts of the anatomy of animals. Now, the two of them set it up for Alan Simpson to appear to be the open-minded bouncer one on the Senate floor. Well, my Clarence was so upset by her testimony that he wouldn't even watch it. I had to blindfold him in the closet, and then he just wouldn't come out of the closet. He just refused to watch such smut. Oh, I mean, all of those allegations they kept batting around of sex stereotypes, on-the-job behavior, and all wrapped up in that sexual harassment crap. It was a virtual saliva test that had those old boys foaming at the mouth, peppered with these innuendos of penises and breasts. Who cares how big they are? All that matters is how you use them. So why didn't they put me on the stand? I mean, all this stuff happened 10 years ago, right? Well, I should be the authority on Clarence now. Because, truth be known, he's not that big after all. I know he talks about long dong silver. Yeah, that's just his little dream. I think every boy likes to dream, if you know what I mean. Clarence has been so distraught that he's lost 15 pounds in the last 2 weeks, all over. And I mean, all over. If it wasn't frustrating enough before, now he's even smaller. Clarence can be a perfect gentleman when he wants to. It was his idea to wait until after we were married. He even said that he liked my name, Virginia. In all our sunset walks, hand in hand, I mean, we talk about everything. Well, everything except Roe v. Wade. He even told me about Anita once. He said that poor girl coming up from such a strict Southern Baptist family, I mean, she just didn't know much about life. So he felt compelled to spell it out for her. Besides, Clarence doesn't even like Coca-Cola anyway. I mean, no one should have to endure that trial that my husband had to go through. No job is worth it. Listen, no one on the Hill wanted to leak that story about Anita Hill until one dark, cold, windy night. The telephone rang, and Clarence heard that she wanted to step forward and go public. Since that night, my husband died 1,000 deaths. One death for every point of Bush's life. Just like Clarence's granddad used to tell him. He used to say, "Give out, don't give in." But those people tried to turn it around to say that Clarence Thomas said to give out was to get in. I ask you, what has become of the state of justice in